Heather, Toheeb, hey, congratulations for The Power. This is such a fascinating series.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
So tell us about your characters on how, they are witnessing the power from the outside. I mean, this is something else different from your perspectives.
Mm.
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 Yeah, I mean, like Tunde doesn't have the power, will never get the power, but the effects of it will completely change his life for the better, but also, for the worse. Like some of it will be really tough to witness, but for the most part, he finds his purpose in it. And so actually it is a positive change. I'd say it changes his life for the better. So yeah, there's something really dope about witnessing something that you're not a part of, but still wanting to help foster its growth. And I think it's a really dope journey to watch this young man be able to, like let himself go a little bit more and start to give himself to something that's bigger than him. Yeah, it's a really brilliant journey, and I'm glad I get to tell the story.
Well, what for you, Heather? What's your character's trajectory?
Yeah, I think a special thing for both of the characters that we have a level of objectivity because we're journalists. So we're seeing it from the outside right at the start. But I think when a collision happens with Ndudi and the power, and it transforms her life in a really direct and life-changing way, actually. But it changes. First, it's quite a negative thing, and then it becomes a really positive and like generative thing. So it just shows about like the fluidity of what power does and how it changes within different circumstances.
One of the things that, as a journalist myself, we feel like we also have the power. Could you talk about the power of journalism? Is that a good thing or is that a double-edged sword?
I think the power of the media is not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just its power, and I feel like the way it's used is then the deciding factor into whether it's negative or positive. It's we're at a time now where some of the most popular male figures on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or any of these social media platforms are using their platforms almost entirely to like spew misogynistic rhetoric, and that's them choosing to use their platform in that way. And somebody else could use that platform like we are with our show to try and uplift and to try and encourage. And I feel like the media itself is not a good or bad thing. It's just a thing. And people will come in and do with that thing how they feel. And I think it's the people, not the thing, Does that make sense?
It does. And Heather, last word?
Yeah, I think the exciting thing is that Nigerian youth in real life right now are utilizing the media in a beautiful way. There's such a political energy right now happening with Nigerian youth, and they're utilizing social media and all of these kind of outlets. So it feels really perfect time for us to kind of represent what's happening actually in real life. So it feels for me, it feels like quite a positive thing and quite a thing of utilizing power.
Mm.
Most excellent. Well, hey, thank you very much for talking about the power, and I can't wait to see where your two characters' relationship goes next.
Yeah, I
Perfect. Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
Thank you.